nge-live?
Live.
Kamu live?
Lagi live.
Iya, kenapa? Gak apa-apa lah. Atau mau nyoba makan apa? Kalau mau nyoba-nyoba fitur
Nama nobar bentar. Be right back. Ini aduh, jam 8 jam 7 ya. Halo Gulam, malam bang, malam juga Yung. Nitip like sama absen. Iya. Kamu live juga ya tadi. Nitip like sama absen ya Ro. Absen aja ya. Tadi kan udah absen. Salah. Gua makan dulu ya guys. Sorry. Be right back ya. Gua makan dulu ya guys. Sorry. Be right back ya. Mulainya jam 7 kan, 7 WIB kan. Mulainya jam 7 kan, 7 WIB kan. Aku mau bayar ya, boleh. Yang itu kah Joki apa? Joki event fonten itu kah? Ya ada event baru lah yang apa? Gelut sama jamur itu gratis aja dah untuk kamu dah. Yang bayar tuh yang itu aja, yang frame minute itu panjang soalnya. Kalau gelut mah gampang itu, gelut sama jamur. Iya santai aja. Iya kamu live juga ya Bang Jan ya? 5 menit lagi ya. Oh ya chat DC sorry ya baru balas waktu siang ya. Iya santai aja. Itu gua nggak ada teman mabar juga itu. Chat Gulam yang tadi katanya duluan aja, ya udahlah. Daripada gua solo ya kan, mending nge-live Genshin aja. Bentar ya. Sawerianya. Oh iya, iya lupa. Bentar, lupa setting. Keingat turnip, cowok sabar ya. Dashboard. Udah gua setting lah. Tuh di deskripsi. Kagak live gua. Masa tadi kok notifnya muncul ya? Leaknya apaan aja nih? Leak banner kah? Leak banner fase pertama kan Navia sama itu, Navia sama siapa tuh satunya? Ayaya. Fase kedua Raiden sama Yoimiya. Kalau event yang akan datang tuh gua belum tahu sih. Suara gua kedengaran nggak? Twitch.
Don't you think something sounds a little off about that line? Yeah, this is Chioria Boutique that we're talking about. I feel like we need something to sound, I don't know, a little more extravagant maybe? We'll have to talk about it later. The lights have been turned on in the audience.
Dengaran aman ya. Ya udah bang, gue pamit dulu, mau nonton Sakura solo biar lebih berkesan. Ya santai bang Gen. Nonton solo lebih berkesan sih. 40 apa 50? 40 pulang. Udah jam tuh ya ini. Mic-nya gue kecilin aja kah, full volume biar kalian denger. Mic-nya gue kecilin dah. Gue makan dulu ya sambil makan. Makan guys. Makan ya. Udah kah? Ya thank you ya Alam ya, ntar gue kerjain. Akun kamu yang kedua kan? Wih, siapa yang gacha Navia nih? Gacha enggak? Wah, terimonya dibajak Navia nih. Ya silakan makan aku udah. Oh udah ya. Ya makasih lah. Karakter baru dari livechat. Gede. Oh, kebesaran kah?
Your crimes are evident. Drop your weapons. Justice will prevail. Not bad. The actor's emotions were all on point. Let's keep that take. We'll move on to the next scene. You mean... Did you really think you'd get away? Shavras. You can keep your Mora, and you can go to hell. Excellent! That was beyond mesmerizing. Let's make a film that'll make some serious waves in Fontaine. Not the kind of waves that drown people. I mean, the good kind of waves.
Kok dari lemnya mau SS boleh? Ya gue sambil makan ya guys ya. Yang baru ini mampir, gue sambil makan guys. Cekrek. Halo anak kiri. Kagak. Udah pas gak suaranya? Wadah Xavier lagi. Xavier. Welcome Kurai Kage. Ngopi. Ada Kurumi Fontaine ya.
Welcome back to the version 4.3 special program, everyone.
Joki Saki
I'm Sarah
Kurumi.
Miller Cruz, the voice of Lumine, and today I'm joined by... Hey everybody, I'm Brenna Larson.
Kayak
the
yang
voice of
daripada
Nadia,
Kurumi kayak
president of
Chunbyo nggak
Infinity
sih?
Rosula.
Yang itu
I'm
siapa
Erica
yang
Lindbeck, the voice of
ceweknya yang
Shara.
di Chunbyo loh?
Hey! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. This is the first time we've had you two on the special program. So excited. It's so great. Okay, so actually,
Kayak kalau di Mobile Legends kayak Lesti.
program I'll get to sing everyone a little song.
Screenshot. SS.
Okay.
Nice try. I've seen
Aman
special
suaranya.
programs before.
You don't want to sing a song? You can sing a, like,
I
love
Ya,
song.
thank you ya Nakir ya. Nanti sampai 3 gua pin dah. Sampai 3 kode redeem.
No, okay. Back to this. Okay, like we mentioned before, this program is sponsored by the Chioriya Boutique. So while we're sharing content from version 4.3, I also wanted to get some inspiration for shooting commercials for the boutique.
We don't want to let our client down.
Yeah, and speaking of new content, we can't have a new version without introducing some new characters. As you already saw in the trailer, Navia and Shavras will be our new playable characters.
Yay! I'm sure many of our viewers are already familiar with Navia after seeing her throughout Fontaine's Archon quest. But who is Shavras?
Who indeed? Other Fontaine characters have already mentioned Shavras before in their voice lines, but Shavras will finally be making an official appearance in version 4.3.
I'm so excited! Oh, by the way, what do you think of letting one of our characters from the new version take the lead role in our commercial?
Oh, well, I mean, if we're shooting a video for Chioriya Boutique, then I think Navia would be an obvious choice. After all, Navia's clothing was designed by Chiori herself.
Wait, Erica, that was actually a really natural-sounding product placement for Chioriya Boutique. You're amazing at this.
I know it sounds like product placement, but Chiori really was the designer who created Navia's outfit. Next, let's have a look at her fashion show.
Ooh, and by fashion show, we mean her character showcase. I always say that blind optimism isn't the answer. If you want a bright future, you have to go out and seize it with your own 2 hands. This one's got your name on it. A proper send-off from the Spina with love.
Lagu trailer itu.
I'm sorry, can we take a moment to appreciate how perfectly Chiori customized Navia's clothes and accessories to reflect her personality? She clearly pays a lot of attention to the small details.
Apa diskon? Bisa jadi, Jet.
How seriously you're taking
Kamu belum ada skin Ayaka, Kak?
Important.
While we're on this
Bukannya
topic,
kamu ada
though,
skinnya ya, Jet ya?
Navia's
Lupa gua.
parasol seems pretty interesting. On the outside, it looks like a delicate
Ayahmu kan
accessory
ini
used to
kan,
block
haram
the
kan
sun,
kalau nggak
but
salah.
on the inside,
Cuma gua lupa
actually
pakai
a
skin apa enggak
secret
tuh.
firearm that can be used to
Akunnya aku
ward off
pakai
enemies
bentar.
that
Iya,
won't
Lam.
notice.
Santai.
It's elegant and fierce
Terus
all at
Bansos
once,
ya, halo Ham.
just like Navia herself.
Exactly.
Wih, Navia.
Even when it comes to her
Tanda-tanda
enemies,
gacha Navia
Navia
nih
is
kayaknya
not the
Nakir.
type to eschew basic etiquette.
Boleh aku
So she
pulang ke
prefers to
akun.
maintain appropriate distance while in combat.
skip.
While using her elemental skill,
Siapa nih Kiki
Navia
Genshin
opens
Impact?
her gunbrella and fires multiple Rosula shard shots that
Kayaknya
can
kasih
pass through
style ya.
opponents, dealing geo damage upon a successful
Sorry
strike.
Kiki, akun gue
For a
red.
brief
Wah,
bit
gue
of
red
time
off cowok
after
habis dapat
using her
Ayato.
elemental skill,
Jangan
Navia's
lah,
normal
Bu.
charge
Khusus
and
jauh-jauh.
plunging attacks will deal increased
Gue
damage
pengen
and
dapat
become
Seno aja.
infused with the power of geo,
Gue Dupia
which
nya
cannot
mungkin.
be
Oh ya,
overridden.
Dupia.
Now, when Navia's in combat, there are these little markings around her that look like bullets. I wonder if that's some sort of ammo for the gunbrella?
Oh yeah, yes, you guessed it. When a character in the party obtains an elemental shard created from the crystallized reaction, Navia will gain crystal shrapnel charges. Navia will consume these charges after unleashing her elemental skill. Her skill damage increases with the number of charges that she's accumulated.
Oh, okay.
Coba
So
Navia
you're
scalingnya
saying
deh,
that
gue
Navia's
gacha coy,
elemental
sumpah.
skill becomes more powerful if she works
Sekalian
together with
farming
other
buat
characters
itu
in the
kan.
party to trigger the crystallized reaction.
Kalau dev gue
Yes,
gacha itu, tapi
exactly.
sekalinya
Okay, great.
artenya pun baru.
Navia's
Gue
elemental
malas
verse
nguli
calls
anjir.
forth the
Malas
Rosula
nguli arte
Dorata
gua.
Salute, which unleashes a massive bombardment on opponents in front of her, periodically dealing geo elemental damage. I should also mention that Navia will accumulate crystal shrapnel charges
Bentar ya.
at certain intervals if she strikes enemies with the Rosula Dorata Salute.
Ooh, now that salute is spectacular. That's awesome.
I heard that the Spina di Rosula likes to perform firearm salutes before important negotiations. You know, as a way to celebrate future success. And don't misunderstand, you guys, it's not an intimidation tactic at all.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess that's just the Spina's way of showing respect in their own way.
Yeah, totally.
Not intimidating at all.
As the president of the Spina di Rosula, Navia is always trying to collect the latest intel by exploring all corners of Fontaine. When Navia is dispatched on a 20-hour expedition in Fontaine, rewards gained will be increased.
Okay, so we just mentioned that Navia is the president of the Spina di Rosula. So I think we should bring up Spina's contributions to averting Fontaine's prophesized crisis. I mean, it was all thanks to Navia's leadership.
Exactly. Some people even lost their
Sekarang
lives during
like-nya
that disaster.
banyak banget,
I'm
11
certain
orang.
that those events
Baru
weighed
mulai.
heavily on Navia, but she remained tough and committed to leading the Spina.
Yeah.
Yeah, and while we're on the topic of Fontaine's crisis, though the prophesized dangers are over, the town is probably still busy rebuilding everything, right? I bet Navia's gonna be
Udah ada
occupied
2
with that
semua
for a
untuk
long time.
Navia.
Oh,
Buset,
definitely.
udah
That's something
talent
that
dan
travelers will be
askernya
able to
lain-lain
see
udah
for
ready
themselves.
kah?
Navia's story
Udah prefam.
quest, the Rosa Multiflora chapter, will become available in version 4.3. The Spina will be working diligently to
Benar,
rebuild
Kak.
Poisson. Though
Ini
repairing the
kasih tahu,
houses
bukan?
will be straightforward, the emotional distress may be much more difficult to address.
Ara
If you're
nanti
curious about how
nanti lu
Navia and her crew are going to proceed, then
nanti
be
lu
sure
main
to
GI
check it
kan?
out.
Main.
So excited!
Akun gua udah
I'm
daily
looking
tuh.
forward to seeing what happens.
Paling
Okay,
jokin
so
akun
now
kalian
that
kali.
we've introduced Navia, it's time for
Kata
Sugar's
Sin pun
story
udah
in the
habis.
spotlight.
Mau
Okay,
explore
I
udah
know
rata tuh.
since she's a newcomer, you probably can't wait
Red
to
of
learn more about
edisi
her. So let's
Seno.
get right into it.
Okay, how should I introduce her?
Red
First
of
off,
edisi Seno
Chevrolet is the
dan
captain
satu
of the
dapat
Special Security
dignari.
and Surveillance Patrol. It's a Fontanian
Satu alasan
organization that
kenapa
handles all sorts of
lu dapat
difficult
dignari
cases
karena
and
dignari itu
dangerous
best friendnya
criminals.
Seno, jadi kemudian Seno lagi sibuk ya.
She doesn't like to appear
Doanya
in
serem
public
banget,
without good
anjir.
cause, so
Dignari
if
gua
you happen
C1
to
dah.
run into her, it's likely that
Mas
you're
beneran
in
dapat
some sort of
dignari?
trouble.
But as
Udah
long as
jangan
you're
lah.
a law-abiding citizen, there's
No
no need to
jubilah.
worry.
Tapi ntar aku mau
Chevrolet
beli
is
skin
actually
Ayaka kalau
really easy to get along with outside of work.
kebutuhan hidup udah aja.
Istos are just the best.
Gas kan walaupun
They're easy to carry with
rare
you,
IP-nya
and
bintang
with
4
so
tapi
many sauces.
lumayan elegan lah. Tapi nggak bagus-bagus banget sih desainnya, biasa aja gitu. Yang suka desain kayak fonten gitu bagus lah.
Hands where I can see 'em.
Ya kalau gua boleh jujur bagusan skin defaultnya sih daripada skin bintang 4-nya Ayaka.
What?
Kalau boleh
That was
jujur ya.
so fire.
Emang gua beli
And
aja
I'm
lah.
not just talking about her skills.
Oh my gosh, look at her idol animation. I love that she loves snacks.
Mhm.
That is so
She's
awesome.
a girl's girl, and she gets it.
Yeah, she gets it.
Buat
She's not
ya
exactly
gua
what
ngerti
you
aja
expect
kok
from
itu
the
typo
captain of
itu.
the Special Patrol, though, right?
I guess that's kind of true. I mean, Chevrolet's work as a captain
Oh,
can
Jan
be really
Meteor.
stressful. I mean, I can't blame the girl for indulging every once in a while to relieve some stress.
Ini bintang 4
She
kan
even
ini siapa
adjusts her
namanya
training
nih?
regimen to make up for her
Jeffres.
snacking habits. In fact, she trains more than any other member of the Special Patrol.
Ini support buat
Platoon
siapa sih?
really admires
Jeffres.
her for that.
Wow. Okay, she's got some willpower. That is awesome. She's really admirable.
The Special Patrol
Cumbil.
prioritizes combat ability above
Logis
all
kan?
else.
Iya sih
The
logis, tapi
organization often attracts
jangan
some
inilah, jangan
eccentric
sampai lah ya.
personalities.
Okay.
Tinggal talenta aja
The
belum
Special Patrol used to
clear
have
sama
problems
weekly
with
bossnya WR
insubordination,
kayak
but ever since Chevrolet
ascennya
took
buku
control,
XP
everyone
material
has
dan bos
fallen into
ascennya udah
line,
clear.
which does not
Iya kan
surprise
arte
me.
barunya kan belum
She commands
kebuka
respect
juga.
among her
Make
peers,
sense
and
sih.
she's a formidable fighter, and she leads by example. Though she demands excellence from her platoon, she holds herself to even higher
Joki
standards.
quest bisa kah?
She always
Joki
tries to be an
quest
example for
bisa
others to
sih,
follow,
asal
whether
jangan
it's
explore.
investigating cases or
Explore
in
gua tepar
prevention
aja.
practice.
And it looks like a lot
Bisa
of her
Joki
skills
quest,
involve using a musket.
quest yang mana
Must
aja?
be a pretty good shot.
For sure. Chevrolet and her musket are basically partners in crime.
Xavier
They're
sama
inseparable.
dengan
She
Kurumi.
definitely knows her way around a firearm.
Xavier tuh yang mana dah? Xavier. Xavier tuh yang karakter Liwe itu kah? Yang baru itu? Kirain yang ini cowok yang lu maksud, kirain.
During her elemental burst, Chevrolet fires an explosive grenade with her musket, which will split into secondary
Lupa
explosive
refresh mah,
shells
sementara
upon
pakai
impact.
artefak zaman terbaru. 2 set. Ntar hitungin semua dulu. Oke lah, santai. Bisa diatur. Tutorial mendapatkan Furel dengan cepat. Satu bikin perangkap kue dan jangan lupa sembunyi. Dan setelah itu tunggu si Furina mendekat dan satu perangkap segera tangkap dan ikat. Gue lihat gambarnya itu cok. Gambar tutorial dapat Furina tuh pakai kue anjir. Kue kesukaannya tuh apa tuh? Kue lapis ya.
Okay, so that's where the name overcharged
Tapi
ball
map
comes
konten gue
from.
belum kebuka sama
Chevrolet
sekali.
actually came up with the name herself.
Gampang lah
She
itu
was reading
buka
a novel where
map
the
konten,
protagonist believed
tinggal
that names
buka
held a lot
itunya.
of power.
Apa tuh namanya?
If
The
you give
Seven.
something a cool sounding name, then you've given yourself an
Zafer
advantage
nama
over your
senjata
enemies.
Kurumida.
That
Iya.
kind of logic resonates with her, I
Zafkiel,
guess.
cowok. Zafkiel.
Well, I guess she has a point.
Zafkiel yang
I
Zafiel.
should also mention what
Zafiel.
happens if Chevrolet is paired with all pyro and electro
Ya
characters.
mirip-mirip lah
If your party
ininya.
contains at least one character of
Perasanya.
either type, then triggering the overloaded reaction will cause an opponent's pyro and electro resistances to decrease.
Okay, so it seems like Chevrolet could really shine in an overload team comp. But I also did notice that Chevrolet isn't solely limited to a musket. She also uses a polearm in combat. Okay, honestly, if I were a criminal, I
Deathmatch
feel like
tuh.
I'd be pretty nervous if she came
Itu
after me.
polearmnya
For
deathmatch
sure.
anjir.
Most people who have something to hide
Kagak
avoid
sih
her
Ra,
like their
tepak jam
lives
belakangnya
depend on
tuh
it.
full
And maybe it
full
does.
gladi.
In all seriousness,
4
though,
gladi
that's
maksudnya.
why Chevrolet trains
Itu
so
ada
hard. She
meningkatkan
has
di
to be
map
able to catch a
mematek
wide
Claymore
variety
ada
of
ya,
cunning
sword,
criminals who
Claymore
try to
sama
evade her at
apa?
all costs. So when Chevrolet is in your
Sword,
party, stamina
Claymore sama
consumption from
polearm kalau nggak
sprinting
salah.
is
Iya nggak sih 4
decreased.
gladi.
Oh, I
Nah itu
love
susah
that.
tulisannya. Iya
These
Zafkiel.
two new characters are great. Both of them would be
Zafkiel.
great leads in our
Zafkiel.
commercial. I don't
Gue
know,
masih
it's
hafal
so
sih.
hard to choose. I know. And I will make this even harder for you. Oh no.
We're about to take a look at what event wishes that travelers can look forward to in version 4.3. The candidate pool for the lead role of our commercial is about to get even bigger.
Oh
my
no. In the first half of version 4.3, travelers can look forward to event wishes for Navia and Ayaka. A new 5-star Claymore, Verdict, will also be featured in the weapon event wish.
In the second half of version 4.3, we'll have returning event wishes from the Raiden Shogun and Yoimiya. During this time, Chevrolet will also receive a huge drop rate boost.
Yay.
Be sure to check them out if you're
Raiden.
interested.
That's
Siapa
awesome.
mau gacha
Travelers
C2
can
tapi
also look
gagal.
forward to 2 new artifact sets in version 4.3.
Yang mau gacha C2
Songs of
Raiden
Days
tapi gagal
Past
siapa
and
nih?
Nighttime Whispers in the Echoing Woods. Be sure to keep an eye on future announcements to learn more about them.
This seems like the perfect time for our first break. We've shared a ton of information so far, and I bet travelers could use some time to digest it all.
You're right, for sure.
Definitely.
Let's take a break while we take a look at the second group of redemption codes. The version 4.3 special program is brought to you by Chioriya Boutique and will return shortly.
Azan.
Welcome back, everyone. So, we've thoroughly discussed our casting options for the Chioriya Boutique commercial. But the content of the commercial is also important, right? Do you have any ideas?
If we're making a commercial for Chioriya Boutique, then how about we include some event footage of Chiori?
Yay!
Chiori is actually going to appear in the event for version 4.3.
Bentar ya.
Well, the travelers have been able to see her store in the court of Fontaine.
Oh 4 gladi. Nambah
Yes,
buff
I know.
attack main.
Travelers can also look
Iya sih
forward to
sekalinya
meeting
attack
Ayaka
masuk-masuk
and
aja
Ayato
sih.
in Fontaine.
Cuman
Chiori
tetap
suggested that they should stop by.
potensialnya yang arti baru itu dia main
Hey,
crystallize
this
kan.
is actually the perfect time for a word from our
Sorry
sponsor.
gua sendawa.
An
Maaf.
Inazuma-born fashion icon,
Mana next kodenya? Udah
Chioriya
tadi.
Boutique
Gua
is your
SS.
one-stop shop for the latest and most influential fashion in Fontaine.
Alasan lu sering rap off satu
That is
Gigi
right.
dikejar hutau jadi
Chiori
Gigi takut
is
dan akhirnya
acquainted with
pulang
the
ke akun
Kamisato
tuh.
siblings because she's also from
Dan terus
Inazuma.
2 bila
She
Anda
actually
jarang rap
introduced
off
Ayaka
berarti
and Ayato to
Gigi
Xavier
masih aman
and
belum
recommended
nganggep
that
lu.
they make the trip to Fontaine for the
Santai kok
Fontinalia
Gigi
Film
gue udah
Festival.
C2.
So
Amit-amit lah C3.
Will you tell us more about the Fontinalia Film Festival?
Oh,
Ya, thank you
Saturnalia
Nakiri. Ntar gua
Festival
pin
was
dah sampai
established to
3.
commemorate the legendary
Boleh aku
Loch
bang
Ness.
akunmu?
According
Oh,
to the
boleh
myths,
banget.
they went on a quest to search for the Oceanids and eventually welcomed the Hydro Archon Egeria to Fontaine.
Halo
It's one of the
dan
most
I like
important
cheese.
festivals in Fontaine.
Halo
Right, where the
halo,
Windbloom
welcome
Festival is
Mira
to
itu.
Mondstadt and Lantern Rite is to Liyue.
Thank you ya
So
sudah ini
exciting!
apa join live
The
stream gue.
Fontaine Film
Semoga betah ya.
Association proposed
Kamu
the
ini kah
Fontinalia Film
apa tuh
Festival
namanya
earlier
viewer
this
baru
year.
di sini ya.
During this time, the public may
Miri
submit
itu.
films for
Welcome
evaluation.
welcome.
The entry with
Sore
the
akun
highest
nanti
score will be
anti
given the
Kiki dan
Farina
posisi
Award
red
by the
on mana bisa
association.
Well, we can see Farina working with Ayaka and the others here.
ngebadut aja kan di banner itu Seno Marseno. Guys, saya punya tuh rasa mendapatkan gambaran dari Jin berjalan. Satu berjalan ke kure, dua megang apa?
If travelers are
Megang
curious
dagu
about what
kure,
Ayaka
mencium
and the
kure,
others are
pastikan
doing
akan
in
melakukan
Fontaine
depan Jin
or
mereka.
how Farina fared, you'll just have
Sangat
to play the
berfaedah
event when the new
tutorial
version
dari
becomes
Kiki
available.
Genshin Impact.
So, we know that several friends from
Satu
Venus
kode
have
lagi
been
ya,
in Fontaine
total
for the
ada 3.
Fontinalia Film
Kiki
Festival.
gua
But
C6.
travelers
Iya
have
kan
so
ini
much more to be
Kiki
excited
Genshin
about.
Impact nih kasih
Travelers will
sayang.
also have the opportunity to
Questku masih
participate in a
banyak.
variety
Iya
of
masih banyak
activity
banget itu.
booths during the festival. Each one will have a different theme.
Itu ditotalin semua apa gimana Lam?
Cool.
Apa
The first
setengahnya aja?
activity booth is the 1000-pace
Iya, makasih ya.
introduction
Dapat
arc-minute
dapat
sharpshooting
live gue
zone.
dari mana
In
Miri
this
itu?
activity, travelers will use the special security and
Kamu mau
surveillance
incer siapa
control
nanti di
simulation
next banner
device
di
to practice
patch
targeting
ini
and shooting
4.3?
opponents. Yup.
The special
Gambaran
patrol wanted the
sama
public to
dengan
experience how
gambaran.
fun target practice can be.
Mendapatkan
The second
gambaran.
activity booth
Oh,
is called
gambaran
Trick
dari
Shots,
Jin.
Tricky Lights. In this activity, travelers will use the studio special lighting
Ntar
effects
gue
to
lanjut
film
makan
a
dulu
fight
ya.
scene. Take advantage of the buffs brought about by the special lighting effects to defeat an endless stream of opponents and obtain a higher score.
So cool. Those special lighting effects are really giving off old movie vibes. Navia's movements are also super smooth. It's all so atmospheric.
Oh, for sure. But not everyone is enjoying the fun and games. Travelers will meet a contract employee at the third activity booth. She needs some help with her demanding client. During the activity Extreme Drive, travelers will help her test out stabilization mecha balls.
Look at how the traveler chases after those stabilization mecha balls. Okay, I bet that contract employee can relate since she's being chased down by that client.
Totally.
Stabilization mecha balls seem pretty ordinary, but they're actually very agile. They'll automatically avoid all testers by moving in the opposite direction of your movement. You can find jump boosters around the testing grounds. Travelers can use them to jump higher and further, which is perfect for quickly traversing to the other side of a stabilization mecha ball. Travelers in co-op matches will have to find a way to herd as many stabilization mecha balls into their target area as possible within the time limit. The more mecha balls that end up in your area, the more points you'll earn.
The fourth activity booth is called Into the
Itu
Frame. In
dipanasin
this
aja.
activity, travelers will get to shoot their own scenes by experimenting with different camera positions and narration techniques.
Cool, we get to make a movie. That's awesome.
Sebelahnya
Travelers might
lagi.
remember helping out Xavier with some filmmaking back in Inazuma, but this seems more professional. Wait, maybe this can be the inspiration for our commercial.
Oh.
Now that I think about it, a Fontanian man went to Inazuma to shoot a film. I guess international travel can be a source of artistic inspiration. That must have also been true in
Semua
Shiori's
dulu
case,
coba sih.
since she
Buset.
opened
Ya
Shiori's
ntar gue
boutique in
hitung dah.
Fontaine.
Ooh, that could be a strong theme for our
Sampai ke
commercial.
akar-akarnya,
Actually,
serius.
Ayaka and Ayato
Katanya
aren't the
biasanya
only
Sena
Inazumans
sering manja
traveling
ke
abroad in
nari
version
kayak jadinya
4.3.
terluka
Kuki
sedikit.
Shinobu just arrived in
Langsung
Liyue
ini
for her class reunion.
nari-nari.
Yeah,
My
and
finger.
Ito decided to tag along as the boss of the Arataki gang.
Enggak lah, nari nggak
And he
pulang lah
brought
ya.
his Onikabuto
Besok mabar
with
Mobile
him.
Legend bang,
I
gaskin.
think he
Ya,
plans to train his
insya
beetles
Allah
for
lah
battle.
kesini.
Wow.
Welcome ya sini.
Yeah.
The Arataki Blazing Armor Beetle
Itu
Battle
lah,
Boot
itu
Camp.
tapi nggak
That
Riran ya
name is
itu.
definitely very Ito.
Kenapa Seno manggil Dik Nari itu nari
And
karena
there was
ya itu
also a
panggilan
beetle battle
Dik
event
Nari
version
saat Seno lagi
3.4,
main.
right? Ito
Emang
battles
manggilnya
against a
Nari,
super powerful
serius.
beetle
Manggil
battler.
Seno manggil
I
Dik Nari.
believe his name
Gue
was
baru tahu aja.
Grandmaster Hanakado.
Yep.
Manggil Nari ya.
Grandmaster Hanakato made an impressive showing during the last beetle battle event. This time, he's made the trip to Liyue with Ito. It seems like the two of them have met a mysterious new beetle battle master.
What? Who is it? Tell us.
Tell us, tell us,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't give that away. Travelers will have to discover their identity during the event. Aside from meeting this mysterious new beetle battle master, travelers can also look forward to new ways to battle. While the movement and charge mechanics remain unchanged from the original event, travelers can now also instruct Onikabuto to use guard to defend against electro bullet and jet stream attacks. Make use of the movement, charge, and guard strategies
Aneh ya,
to
ada
topple
event
your opponents no matter what they
apa?
throw at you. Master them,
Event kumbang
you'll
tapi
be
nggak
ready
ada
to
itu
tackle
ya.
the ultimate trial of the strong.
Apa namanya nih? Onikabuto.
Trial of the
Ada
strong.
event Onikabuto tapi nggak ada
Travelers
itu
can
ya.
look forward
Itu
to
Riran.
encountering an old friend in the Fontanian countryside. That's right, Ullman came to Fontaine and he brought his treasure map and treasure-seeking Sealy along with him.
Yay! Our mini Sealy friend is back!
So cute. Travelers can help restore the Sealy's vitality by absorbing energy from the locations that are marked on Ullman's treasure map. In return, the Sealy will guide us to the locations of buried treasure. After collecting ancient iron coins during this event, you can exchange them for various rewards, including a mini Sealy in your preferred color.
Ooh. Okay, so in the event preview, it looked like some of the treasure is located underwater, but when I first arrived in Fontaine, I discovered that Sealy couldn't follow me underwater. Is this treasure-seeking Sealy different?
That is very observant of you.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
In this iteration of the Lost Riches event, a new mini Sealy named Brilliance will be available. This new mini Sealy can travel underwater.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Treasure isn't the only thing that you'll discover in Fontaine's countryside. You might also come across a mysterious domain guarded by a unique swordmaster who searches for the meaning of battle. During the Dance of Resolute Will, travelers will get the chance to participate in combat challenges. Each challenge stage will contain 2 rounds.
Apa mah?
Travelers must select their party compositions before the challenge starts.
Kebabnya kah?
One of your chosen characters must be used in both rounds, but no other character can be repeated.
Oh, okay.
After you complete a blade dance objective during a challenge, you will obtain a heightened verve buff. Defeating opponents while heightened verve is active will grant you more points.
And another old friend is returning in version 4.3. That's right, it's Lieben! Yay!
And
Wih,
if
NPC
Lieben is
terbaik
around,
setepat
then
nih.
that must mean we'll have a chance
Lieben,
to trade a
Lieben.
bunch of items for primo gems again.
Ooh, exciting! Okay, so it looks like Lieben isn't the only old friend we'll be reunited with in version 4.3. Several familiar faces will be joining the Genius Invocation TCG. After this update, travelers will have the opportunity to challenge characters around Fontaine.
Ooh.
A new Fontaine-themed table customization will also be available.
I'm so excited to see players challenge the melody.
By the way, gue
I know,
bingung
so
anjir, gue
exciting.
punya 8 homa dan
Travelers can
gue
look forward to the
buset,
addition of
serius lu
several
punya
new
8 homa,
cards,
Kiki?
including 6 new character cards.
8 homa serius.
Plus, 5 new monster cards, such as Dvalin, Signora, and Ajdaha, will be obtainable from the corresponding tavern challenges.
Mending 3-nya buat
But
karakter
that's
lain,
not all.
terus kalau misalkan nggak ada, sekiranya nggak ada yang
Also be
make,
making a
di
reappearance,
R5-in aja.
and there will be an update to
3-nya
the
buat
heated
cara
battle
lain
mode.
gitu.
Be on the lookout
Terus
for
kalau
future
misalkan
announcements.
ada hutau,
TCG
si
content to
5
look
sisanya
forward
tuh
to
di
outside the
refinement
game
sih
as well.
menurut gua.
The Genius
Kalau ada
Invocation
hutau.
TCG Asia Invitational will officially begin in January 2024.
Flexingnya bagus.
Travelers
Welcome
can
le.
look forward to
By
some
the way,
friendly
redeem kodenya
competition
boleh
between
dipin gak?
16 of the
Boleh.
top TCG players all
Masih
across Asia.
2 sih,
I heard
bentar.
they're some of the best in the region.
Baru
So
2.
cool. Be sure to follow the Astro Carnival X or Twitter account to stay up to date on the latest news about this epic showdown.
Oh my gosh, this is all so exciting! So exciting! So exciting! So exciting!
I'm supposed to be a king. To bring the land and the sea together.
Lah.
Didn't always go as planned. Holy crap. Man, that's stronger than before.
Kenapa aku amen? Real bang, gue punya 8 homa. Gak ngerti gue bang. Gue lagi red on atau red off.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
Apanya? Red on, red off-nya di banner weapon apa banner ini? Banner
Before we
karakter.
reveal our new idea, let's dive into the system optimizations that the project team has prepared for version 4.3.
Okay, first we have some artifact-related optimizations to introduce. With an ever-increasing amount of artifact sets to choose from, many travelers may have been hoping for a better and quicker way to filter and locate desired
apa
artifacts.
nani?
After the
Boleh
version
redeemin
4.3
gak bang?
update,
Boleh.
travelers can check out
Nanti gua
artifact set
redeemin.
recommendations for a given
Mantap.
character to see what artifact sets active players have been choosing
Ini
for that
siapa yang mau
character
minta di
recently.
redeemin
cool.
lagi kalau misalkan
In
nggak sempat
addition,
di
an
login?
automatic locking function has
Selain
been
ke
added.
roll.
Now, when filtering
Ada nggak?
artifacts in
Kalau
your
ada bilang
inventory,
ya.
you can lock the artifacts that fit your filter specifications in batches. With the automatic locking function, newly acquired artifacts that fit your locking criteria will automatically be locked when added to your inventory.
Oh, that's awesome.
Travelers can have up to 2 preset auto-lock plans for each artifact set. Travelers can choose their own or follow the recommended settings summarized for active player data. Since it may take some time to
Apa,
collect
Ma?
the necessary statistics, new artifact sets will not feature recommended locking settings immediately.
Okay.
Yes. Of course, if you can lock artifacts in batches, you can unlock them in batches as well. Travelers can look forward to both of those features in the new update. That's not all though. Travelers will be able to sort artifacts by 3 different attributes. Plus, the artifact enhancement screen will allow travelers to add a greater amount of enhancement materials at once. An enhancement limit feature will also be available. Hopefully, these optimizations will not only make artifacts easier to find, but also quicker to level. Be on the lookout for future announcements to learn more.
The project team is always working hard to address your survey feedback. So, travelers should look forward to further artifact-related optimizations in future version updates. Improvements to equipping artifacts and other artifact-related optimizations are all in the works. In addition, the project team has made adjustments to provide smoother ascension and enhancement experiences for travelers. When you level up a character, enhance an artifact, or enhance a weapon, you no longer have to click so many pop-up windows.
Oh, that's awesome. As a new player using a few 1- and 2-star materials to level artifacts, the whole process might feel a bit slow, especially with pop-up windows appearing.
Totally. This new optimization significantly reduces the amount of pop-up windows that we have to click through, so travelers can look forward to a much smoother enhancement and leveling process. The next optimization has made it easier to repeat domain challenges. Previously, travelers who tried to continue domain challenges would be sent to the entrance of the domain. This meant they would have to run all the way to the center to start the challenge. But after this update, travelers who choose to continue in a domain challenge will load right next to the area where you actually start fighting, which is amazing. So happy farming, everyone!
This should make it way easier for players to farm artifacts for Navia.
Oh, yeah,
True.
definitely. In addition, version 4.3 has made it easier to clear your quest backlog. Archon Quest Chapter 2 Act 4, In the Depths, An Unexpected Reunion, takes place in the underground mines of the chasm. In the past, travelers had to complete the world quests, Chasm Spelunkers, and the Heavenly Stones debris before being able to proceed
Baru
to the
2 kah?
Archon Quest. In this
Redeem code-nya?
update,
Iya baru 2.
travelers no longer need to complete
udah
those 2
3,
world
serius.
quests.
Bukannya ada
Instead,
baru 2 ya?
travelers can speak directly to
dua,
the
Cok.
miner who issued the commission to unlock a teleport waypoint.
Oh.
It will take them to the
Fitur
corresponding
idaman.
area
Apa
and
fitur apaan?
automatically trigger the next steps of the Archon Quest.
Oh.
Fitur idaman tuh
Yeah.
bisa skip itu,
This will
Cok.
hopefully make it
Squid,
easier for
apa, Word
travelers to
Quest,
quickly
anjir.
progress through Archon Quests.
Dialog
So
word
cool.
quest
So
itu
that'll make it
kepanjangan, Cok.
significantly
Kalau
easier
quest
for
story
newer
sama
lapsed players to
Archon
access the
Quest
Archon
boleh
Quest
lah.
and claim those
Iya,
sweet,
word quest
sweet
anjir
intertwined
kagak ada
faces as
suaranya,
fast as
Cok.
possible.
Bikin ngantuk anjir kagak bisa di skip
For
lah.
sure. Also, one-click expeditions will be available starting in version
Nah ini
4.3.
dengan
This
one
will
click
allow
ini.
travelers to claim expedition rewards
Ekspedisi.
and repeat expeditions with a single click. Travelers will
Pakai
also
one
be able
click
to claim
doang, Cok.
processed ingredients and forged items with a single click.
Oh, sweet. That's gonna make it easier to collect rewards from Catherine.
Definitely. There's also a ton of other quality of life improvements in this update. For example, optimizations have been made to enemy tracking with the Adventure Handbook and character selection logic during crafting and forging. In addition, when performing mystic offerings, travelers will now be able to add artifacts in batches. There's a lot to look forward to, so be sure to check future announcements for more information. Okay, moving on from optimizations, a new Fontaine-style realm layout will be added to the Serenity Pot. Simply purchase the corresponding items from Tubby to unlock it.
Oh, it looks like an aquarium.
I know, right? Travelers can use ocean current to travel between the islands in this layout. Some islands even have ponds the travelers can use to keep fish.
It looks like a cool underwater kingdom. It's just so pretty.
Oh, no. And they'll be even prettier once travelers have the chance to make them their own. I'm so excited to see what everyone's going to come up with. Especially my friend's teapots.
You just want to copy their designs, don't you?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
I knew it.
I have another piece of super exciting news to share with everyone. Okay, I know, right? The annual Genshin Impact online concert, Melodies of an Endless Journey, is coming soon! Yay! I heard this year's concert is going to celebrate Genshin's classic melodies in an entirely new way. Let's take a sneak peek at some of the amazing moments that this concert has in store.
Apa nih? Genshin anime kah?
The 2023 Genshin concert held in Shanghai last September will also be online soon, so stay tuned, travelers.
Whoa, so we have 2 online concerts to look forward to?
Yep. Further details will be announced across Genshin Impact's official social media accounts, so be on the lookout for more information. At the end of version 4.3, travelers can also look forward to the release of the 4th Genshin Impact character OST album, Stellar Moments Volume 4. The album will feature 26 character songs created by the Hoyo Mix team.
Wait, we're finally getting Alhaitham and Wanderer's OSTs.
Yep, and Farina's song too. Her song All the World's a Stage has already been getting a ton of love.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay, well, that's all the new information we have to share about the update. So, I guess that means it's time for the version 4.3 special program to come to a close.
Aww. But we haven't even come up with a plan for our Chioryo Boutique commercial.
Actually, we've already finished shooting it.
You're right. The special program was a pretty good commercial. I'm certainly not going to forget the name Chioryo Boutique after this.
Totally. Oh my gosh, we really did cover a lot of important information today.
For sure. The most important part is our final word from our sponsor, Chioryo Boutique. I'm just
Udah tadi aku nonton di Bansos itu. Oh udah, serius jalan kok.
I just wanted to
Padahal
let
aku
everyone
hapus
know
aksesnya,
I'm
jadi
so
harusnya
excited to
nggak
be a
butuh
part of
kode
Genshin
sorry.
Impact, and
Iya.
I cannot wait for all of you
Benar
to meet
pasti
the
satu
show.
Navia dan Ayaka.
Totally. I feel exactly the same.
Ganti
Can't wait
pinnya,
to see
iya,
more
ntar ya.
Navia and her fighting action. And also, can't wait for little swimming sealies.
Yes,
They're so cute.
so
Oh my
cute. And I think the new mini games are really fun, especially the one where we get to make like a
Apa itu? Ngebot ya.
Enggak suara YouTube itu. Enggak suara YouTube.
Lagi di TV.
Oh, pribadi. Ntar kagak ada komanya anjir, ntar ya. Tadi PM anjir, ntar ya. Privat dulu. Pembatasnya tadi yang mana tadi? Salah, cok. RS oh, V kah? Pembatasnya V. Oke. Oh, salah, cok. Salah. Oh, V-nya yang 2 anjir lah. V. Oke, sampai situ. Sip. Oke. Sampai Z ya. Z. Pembatasnya Z. Oke, sip. Lah. Tuh enggak, Bang? Tuh lah ya. Aduh, main chat, cok. Enggak. Prisma Live nggak ada PP-nya lah. Bagusan turnipnya error. V. Lah. Oh, kehapus anjir M-nya. Kocak. Gacha nggak ya? Apa gacha di sini deh. Enggak, gue mau ambil kartu deh, kartu. Udah lama nggak kesini anjir. Sakura apa tuh? Sakret Sakura. Hoki kah? Slip keberuntungan. Keberuntungan besar. Widih. Masa iya? Apa iya? Coba ya. PT berapa sih? PT 20. Paling minta 4 pun pengen cookie sih. Cookie lah, cookie. Ha, dapat sakri, not bad sih. Cuman kepencet anjir. Sakri. Udah lumayan lah, R10. Ini 30 belum dapet, cok. Kok nggak ada suaranya? Besok Sabtu loh. Besok besok Sabtu loh. Besok Sabtu loh.
Nah, besok Sabtu
Apa-apa. Ya nih siapa aja yang nonton? Gue mau main ini sih, apa tuh, Mobile Legend, ada yang mau ikut gak? Nice. Oh, 6 lagi ya. Hari apa lagi sih? Hari Minggu. Ayo login Lam. Siapa lagi? Masa 2 doang sih? Satunya siapa nih? Ada 2 orang yang nonton. Oh ya, akunmu udah di ini belum, di apa? Redeem code belum, Lam? Ntar. Akunmu kan belum kan? Kamu ngomong apa tadi, nggak kedengaran? Akunmu udah itu belum, di kode redeem belum? Yang tadi kan ada 3 tuh yang gua pin. Nah itu udah di redeem belum kodenya?
Siapa yang belum makan? Mama tak masak nasi lagi.
KW. KW.
Belum makan, Wi?
Yang terakhir belum. Oh, sisa yang ketiga. Nge-redeem sendiri apa gimana, Lam? Apa gue redeemin? Ntar gue sekalian deh login. Soalnya yang terakhir kali tuh terlogout sendiri anjir pas gue mau login. Iya harus masukin password lagi. Ntar ya. Tapi gue nyari akunmu tadi di WA. Gue scroll cok. Ntar ya. Udah gue SS tadi. Ini udah ke privat kan layarnya kan. Udah ke privat kan. Takutnya nggak ke privat. Kok nggak sadar aku ganti passwordnya. Passwordnya apa? Passwordnya apa dah? Pantesan ke logout. Bentar, oke. Gua tunggu Lam. Di sini kita mabar ML deh. Nggak ada yang nonton lagi juga. Gak apa-apa clickbait sesekali. Agak lupa. Hah? Passwordnya agak lupa. Apa gimana? Lupa anjir bukan kirain kirain passwordnya agak lupa cok. Anjir lah. Itu Lam, misalkan kamu ganti password itu ditaruh di note di catatan HP tau kan, yang note di HP itu catatan HP. Nah itu ditulis tuh email kamu sama password kamu di situ setiap ganti password ya. Takutnya lupa gitu kan. Gue saranin sih kayak gitu lah. Gue juga kadang lupa password email gue, makanya gue catat biasanya. Apa?